So did Wendy Williams just announce that she's getting married for the third time? Wendy Williams recently stopped by a podcast and revealed that she is more than ready to move on with someone else. So it looks like she is finally moving past Kevin Hunter and paying him in dust. And I'm here for it. And Shenseea also recently got into it with London on the Track's baby mama Ebony after Ebony accused Shenseea's son of inappropriate behavior. Ebony got really messy and dragged Shenseea all over social media, but our girl Shenseea is not having that because she just hit back at Ebony in a major way. But this mess is far from being over. So it looks like things are finally beginning to look up for Miss Wendy Williams because she recently had an interview and she looked and sounded so much better than she has in more than a year. She went on WLS's Circle of Sisters and she revealed that she was finally healing from the past and that she's finally ready to fall in love again and move on with a new man.
I can't wait to fall in love.
Okay.
Now, I'm serious about that. You know, it's not enough that I sit home by myself at 58 years old. But I would love to, I can't wait to fall in love.
Yeah.
And I don't want to get married. I want him to have already had kids. I want him to be someplace around my age, you know, maybe 10 years younger than me and maybe 15 years older than me.
Yo, I just really love the fact that Wendy appears to know exactly what she wants and how she wants it. She hasn't exactly had the best luck when it comes to relationships because she's been divorced twice and her marriage to Kevin Hunter was not at all it, because not only did he cheat on her throughout their marriage and have a kid on her, but he also used Wendy's money to finance his side piece lavish lifestyle. But Wendy has clearly not let that get to her because she is open to love again. But I just hope that she's gonna be careful this time around because there's a lot of people out there who are just trying to use her for her money. But hey, they say that the third time is a charm, so maybe that's gonna be the case for her. She has some super cute plans for her and her future boo too.
And then we'll be able to do things together. Like if we want to all of a sudden fly from New York City, if we want to fly to France, to be there for 2 days, to have food or whatever.
Right.
I wanted to be able to I can be qualified with a man that, come on, baby, let's do it. Do we fly private or do we fly public?
Okay.
Yes, all that stuff.
So Wendy is all about living her best life and I'm here for it. But people have expressed some concerns that she may be moving too fast and they want her to take some time for herself before entering into a new relationship. And I get why they would say that because it's only been a couple of weeks since she was released from a wellness facility and a source close to her expressed concerns that she was being manipulated, saying, "There has been a lot of shuffling and moving Wendy around and there are people who have been using her and using the state that she's in to manipulate her into doing things. Her own focus right now needs to be on her recovery." Now, I think that this might be true, and that's why I said earlier that Wendy needs to be careful because a lot of people wouldn't have problems trying to get with her just for her money. And going from what happened between her and Kevin, that probably would not end well. But most people are just happy to see Wendy looking more like her old self, and they left comments like, "Wendy Williams looks healthy again. I love that for her. I hope she's in a better place emotionally." Go, Wendy, you look amazing. But please apply yourself to knowing and loving and prioritizing you first. Learn to live with yourself without being lonely because opportunistic men will attach to your wealth to give to the baggage they carry. And this other person threw some shade saying, "Oh my gosh, at least she's not looking like a zombie anymore. I'm happy for her. I just think she's lonely. But she will be okay as long as she stays in the right direction." So does this mean that Wendy is going to try to get into the show business thing again, or is she done for good? She hasn't really talked about it that much lately, but I'm gonna keep my itty little bitty fingers crossed because I like seeing her on my TV. But anywho, I want to talk about this mess that went down between Shenseea, London on the Track, and his baby mama. Cause listen, that's some nasty drama right there. So for a while, people have been speculating if Shenseea and London on the Track were dating, but neither of them really spoke about it, and so it was just speculation at the time. But we just got confirmation in the wildest way possible, and that's because London's baby mama Ebony is accusing Shenseea's 7-year-old son of being inappropriate with her 3-year-old child. Ebony called out Shenseea on her Instagram story saying, "I'm saying it loud and clear and I mean it from the bottom bottom of my soul. Shenseea, you and your little nasty son stay away from my daughter. Certain things can't slide, and since certain people don't take things seriously, I'll make sure that certain things don't happen again. She continued, Shenseea, you need to talk to your son and take him to therapy before he grows up and gets into real trouble. In the meantime, I'm saying loud and clear again, Shenseea, keep yourself and your son away from my daughter for the rest of your life. She added, and don't act like I didn't DM you first and reach out to everyone else. If people close to you didn't let you know, you're bad. You've been playing on my top from the jump, trying to make parents call you mom like a weirdo. Now you and your son are weird as F, and it gotta be your fault because he's a kid. She also claimed that she had tried to talk to London and Shenseea about it, saying, so I go to the adults that were in charge and responsible. They just don't care and try to sweep things under the rug. Then I'll make sure that nobody messes with mine again. I'm speaking up. And for everybody saying call the police, yeah, that's documented, but a kid doesn't get locked up or even talked to. She then claimed to have receipts of some sort, saying, I post one of these videos, y'all wish you would have handled business like a man instead of trying to pop it. These are some very serious and concerning allegations because essay of a minor is horrific. But the thing is that people don't believe Ebony because she's had a history of coming after whoever London is dating, and she trash talks them so much that she honestly comes off as being bitter. For example, when London was dating Summer Walker, Ebony was upset for some reason and she would constantly drag Summer online, and this continued even when Summer and London broke up. She did Summer's music, her looks, and pretty much everything. So yeah, Ebony has had a history of being bitter and hella problematic, and that's why people are not really buying this, and they think that she's trying to create trouble once again. Somebody commented, it's so sad that this woman would continue to be a menace in every relationship that he is in. She is nasty, and as long as she isn't with him, she'll continue to do so. Another person said, am I the only one that realizes every female he ends up dating or having a child by, Ebony wants to run those females away? It's clear that she still loves London. And this other person kind of spoke my mind when they said, yes, we know Ebony tries to cause problems, but this situation is completely different. This is not something to play with or be taken lightly. Now, I know that Ebony is messy, but this situation is very different because there are kids involved and it needs to be handled very carefully. Even if she is lying, SA cases should always be looked into. Now, I'm not trying to say that Shensea's son did it or not because he's also a kid and I don't know personally what happened. I'm just saying that both kids in this case need to be protected. But anywho, London finally did address it and accused Ebony for lying for clout. He said, using any child for money and clout is disgusting. If you have an issue with me, deal with me and stop using innocent children to get fame and money. Well, Shenseea just made it very clear that she is not about to get into all that messy drama because she just dumped London and did a post and delete about it on Twitter saying, I'm single because I'm not settling. She dipped out of that situation faster than you could blink, and she's getting lots of praise for standing up for her son and not staying in that mess. This person said, she's protecting her son and I don't blame her. Plus, if her son father is active, I'm sure he will have a problem as well, which can get the son taken away from her and him. The baby mama, Ebony, can be sued and have charges brought upon her, so those are serious allegations. Another person commented, that particular baby mama is the worst. She literally came for Summer Walker and then apologized and then turned on Summer again. I can't feel sorry for someone like her. Kudos to Shenseea for leaving this chaotic man. And this other person said, I can't blame Shenseea. Who got the time for this toxicity, especially from Ebony? Well, since Ebony said that she talked to the cops already, I think we're going to be hearing a lot more about this case in the weeks to come, especially with Ebony's track record of dragging London's girlfriends even after they break up. But anywho, y'all are going to love the chaotic drama in this next video.